What the hell?
Take that.
This is so weird.
Answer the phone as soon as it rings.
Because that's a game.
Answer
Huh?
nice and loud, just like that.
It's not like we do this at
Now
work.
face it.
Hello.
One!
He does that every day, so. Find your center, Tiffy.
Oh, we have to do these.
Milk! Look at your hands, your milk.
Face each other.
Fire! Ah! Killed him!
Hi. I'm Alex.
I'm Daffy.
And we are
TwoBearsLife.com. Today we're having a spontaneous video because someone I was really planning on getting him a really good birthday present, but then he got really anxious, so we bought he bought the new Nintendo Switch. Because it's pretty new, we thought, hey, let's share with the world, with our YouTube family, what we think about it, and if it's useful, and how it looks, what it does, because the information about it is a little bit limited, we think, right now, because it's so new. And
it came out on Friday, I think.
Yeah, it came out on Friday. That's when we bought it. We have now tried it for 1.5 days.
But not so much because there are not so many games, right?
Yeah, that's a point we will talk about. So first of all, we'll show you the console is actually consists of two parts. It's like this is basically the main thing. Like this here is the main console, and this is basically a handheld. So you can just take this. You don't even have to be close to the main station. I will call the other one docking station. You don't have to be close to it. You can just take this on a plane, on the way to school, on the way to work, wherever, and play with it, because the whole power is in this screen here. And what you can do though is it also has a docking station, which is basically this. It's not that big. It has a slot here where you can actually put this. I will show you later. And on the back here you put the cable. So, but this is the whole. It's really small. It's actually pretty compact and fits nicely anywhere. Here you can get the cables from the TV. That's all basically there is. And for example, if you have this, you can just remove the side handles, because I mean you can play like me.
Like a DNS.
Yeah, you can play this with like a DNS, and it has a little bit the look of the Sony handheld, the PSP, I think. But a way bigger screen. And what you can do is you can press the button and remove the side handles, which you do here. It's actually, from here it's super easy to remove. You just remove the two, and then you actually have two controllers. Yeah, and the handheld.
And there's also, sorry for interrupting you, there's also a nice detail in the back of this screen. For example, if you want to play, for example, in our case, that we travel not that much, we travel, and you just put it in the, how is it called, like the table in the...
Yeah, the tray table on the plane. It has this little stand here. I put it out right now, so you can actually, let's try this here. I don't know if you can see it. You could actually, on a straight thing, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Well, here it doesn't. We never really tried it. Oh look, it's balancing. You can stand it somewhere, and then you can play on like a little, like on it like a little TV. Yep, that's cool. But I guess there will be some accessories coming out because this here is not too big. And also good information is in this little slot here. It's focusing a little bit, but whatever. There is a slot for an SD card, because the disk space is not that big. I don't know how big it is right now. Look up the details. I'm too lazy for it right now. But you can put additional saving space in there. And yeah, that's it. So basically this works as a screen. And if you now want to connect it to the TV, like we did on our play test, you basically have the station here. Here is the front. And the screen also always has to look in this way. So you basically put it here like this. Then it will snap. There's some kind of magnet in it.
It's very easy to put it in and put it out. So. And
once it's like this, it's just done and it will connect to the TV. Right now it doesn't because we have no cables in it. But then actually the screen here turns off and it's connecting to the table, and you will have all the visuals on your TV screen. Then there is some additional, like from the Wii, from the old Wii's, you had these little handles. No, not the Wii U.
Ah, that's really.
But basically the old Wii, because you did a lot of stuff with the hands, and these are small and not really that, you know, you hold it, you can easily throw them. So if you have games where you disconnect them, you could actually line them up and connect it to it. What is important, and something that we already failed upon the first time, is there are these little minus and plus signs on it. Yeah, here, minus, minus. It's important that you connect it to the same, that you connect minus to minus and plus to plus. Because if not, it gets really stuck and it's hard to get off again. And so you basically do this, and now you can take it in your hand, and you cannot, you know, and you cannot throw it anymore, which is the idea.
Really close to my face.
But I had it on a handle, so it didn't throw in your face. So yeah, that's the technical part about this. What is a little bit tricky, I mean, at least now, since it's brand new, it's really hard to remove it, because you have to basically do, and I don't know, like, it gets easier, I think, the more often you do it. But at the beginning, it was kind of hard.
Yeah, you have to press this button in the back.
You have to get out of the focus.
Yeah, but I cannot. No.
There is a button there.
Yeah.
You have to press it. And yeah.
And then put a little bit of
pressure.
Pressure
a little bit of bigger pressure in the beginning.
Yeah. And there's also something else. Give me a minute. I'm back.
Yeah. There's also the third. This was all included in the packaging, by the way. Everything was in the first. Like, you have the console, you have the screen, you have this thing here, you have the holders, and you basically have two small controllers that then connect to the screen. If you have games where you need 4 or 2 of those, I don't know, then you have to buy a separate ones. But for this, you basically have more of like the feeling of a classic controller. You just also put it. Is there also a minus and plus? No, there's not, but you basically cannot put it anywhere the other way. So you connect it here. And now you have a glass, basically the feel of an old classic gamepad.
Yeah.
And in this, by the way, I don't know if you see, the lights, it indicates how much it is charged. And to charge those, you have to put it on the screen, and it takes charge from the screen. And the screen charges itself in the station. So, and I think there is some cables with it. We haven't tried it yet, so I hope you can also charge it when you don't have the screen with it. And yeah, that's it. Another useful information that I was already looking for is this. I don't know if you guys have it, but we had also the Wii U, and we bought a classic controller for the Wii U, and if you see, it has completely the same setup of buttons. So I was interested if you can still connect it also to this one, and for now you cannot. You can buy a new one for 70 euros, I think. I don't know, look it up on YouTube. No, on Amazon.
Or YouTube if you want.
Yeah, you can also find it on YouTube, I'm sure. But right now, the old Wii U classic controller does not connect with it. Would be cool if they can add that feature later, because, I mean, this is now pretty wasted. It was a waste from the beginning, because the Wii U was really not a good console.
We got it for the Pokemon tournament.
Yeah, game. Because he was addicted to Pokemon tournaments.
So for a week.
For a week. So we bought this for a week. That's how he is. And since then it has been laying around. I was like, hey, that's really cool. I can connect this. But for now, I cannot. Maybe in future we can. But like I know companies, we're pretty sure they will never add the feature to connect.
Yeah, no, that's where the business is.
Yeah. So that's all the technical information.
Yeah. There are a few games, as we said at the beginning. I think the biggest one is Zelda. But since I'm not a fan of Zelda, and I think you're also not a big fan of Zelda, right?
Yeah, I mean, the problem with this console is right now that there is not too many games. The only real starter game there is was Zelda, which we didn't buy because, to be honest, like he said, we're not Zelda fans. You can invest a lot of time and energy in the game, and we are not. I mean, we're not into those kind of games. For people who like Zelda, I read reviews, and there are a couple of YouTube videos already about it, where people talk about Zelda and that this game is really, really awesome.
The only thing that I think we can critique is that the graphics don't look that good.
You know, the thing is, we also have a PS4, and the graphics of the Zelda game look not that nice. So, I mean, it kind of looks really similar, at least in the setup, to the Windbreaker one, which I think was the last one on Wii U. And I don't know, I don't like this kind of graphics, but you know, whatever. For people who like Zelda, I know they love this game. So for them, it's definitely a game a selling point to get the console. For everybody else, I mean, there is the Switch. It was in a set price, so that was not too expensive. It's basically like those demo games you got in the old one, where they show you how this thing works.
But this one was not included in the...
No, it was not included in the normal price, but we got it in a sale option
for 50 euros here.
No, not for 50.
It was 50 euros.
The game was not 50 euros.
Well, 45 euros.
It was not.
We are gonna look after the edition, and if I win, you're gonna see a +1 or something or that.
Whatever. It's too expensive. Even if this is just 30 euros, I think this game is too expensive. But on the other hand, it depends how you play and how you want to play, because we will show you a couple of clips. And it's more or less a party game. So if you're up for small, quick party games, this is it. Like, they're fun or not fun. It always depends. If you find picking up telephone calls fun.
I think it's a good introduction game, but it should be included in the game.
Yeah, it would be cool if this would be part of the Wii, no, of the Nintendo Switch, like the Wii Sports, I think was included in the Wii. That would have been cool, because to spend money on this, I think after a week you're like over this game. After a day, we were over this game.
Not even a day, like after 6 games or something.
But yeah, I mean, this game is really not worth it. And there is no really other game out right now. I mean, the Mario games come out later.
On April.
Every other big game comes out later.
Arms
Splatoon comes out later. Splatoon, I think it's Splatoon. Comes out later. ARMS comes out later. So the question I personally have is, why did they launch these consoles with so little games? I mean,
yeah, why Nintendo?
They didn't even have a Mario game to launch their own console. What the hell, Nintendo? Yeah, because Mario would have been cool. For now, there is no Mario. So there is no Mario Kart. There is nothing.
Mario Sports, nothing.
There is stuff announced, but for now, that's not.
Yeah.
So now we have the console and cannot do anything with it, because this game is really boring. And
would you buy it right now? I mean, if you don't have it, do you say, "Hey, go get it," or wait until you know?
I mean, if you're a Zelda fan, you should get it to get your Zelda fix, because, like I said, people say it's good. I cannot vouch for it. I haven't played it. But people say that it's good. For me personally, I would not have bought this console right now, because there is no game I like to play with it.
But somebody forgot to check the releases of ARMS. And spoiled his own birthday present.
Because then otherwise he would have gotten it to his birthday.
Yes, but
with games, because by then other games would have been released. But you know, it's so hard to buy presents for him, because whenever he wants stuff, he just buys it. And then I'm like, hey, I wanted to buy you this for your birthday. And he was like, but I want it now.
And I got it.
Okay. So he will just get a paper with I love you for birthdays.
And we will see if I receive that.
We'll see if he receives that.
Yeah, if as Stefan says, if you are not in Zelda, don't get it, because right now it makes no sense to get it. I also am not sure if you will. I mean, if at some point they include this in a special box, get it. But
if you like those little party games, I mean, they had this for the Wii and the Wii U all the time, and for a short time they're fun. If you have a party over, you have people over, like a group of teenagers or even later, whatever, and you have drinking games, you can use them for drinking games.
And kids, I think it's also good for kids.
Oh yes. If you don't drink alcohol with it, you need to be a kid to enjoy this. No, no, I think kids will have fun with this, of course, and grown-ups can have fun with it if you drink a little bit.
The Austrian comment. No, yeah, but I think it's. What do you think? Do you think it's a nice update from the Wii U, or it's like, oh, Nintendo, I think I'm not really sure about this console?
I mean, I like the idea that they make it more handheld, so you can just take it with you.
Yeah.
By the way, you're not. Can you quickly open the box? Because for the Wii U, you still got DVDs or Blu-rays. I think it's both Blu-rays. And for this, you basically get cards, which is basically more like the DS games are, because all you buy now is this. This here, this is the game. So for now, like you hear, we're not that excited about it. It was not worth it to buy it right now for us. And yeah, we actually bought it. We're not one of those YouTubers who get the stuff for free. That's it for now.
I have another question. As a gay couple, do you recommend this game? You know, we want to target a specific group of people, so...
Well, I don't know if being gay changes my attribute to those games.
You know, the milk game.
Yeah, I mean the shaker game, but also you don't need to be gay for that. No, I don't know. Even as a gay person, I'm not attracted to this console more.
No.
It just depends. Right now, if you like Zelda, if you're straight, gay, or
if you find a
transgender,
Zelda attractive,
or if you're attracted to Zeldas. But that's not Zelda. Zelda is the princess.
Woman, right?
Link is the.
Yeah, if you feel attracted to
Link, you can buy it.
Yeah.
Or not.
Or go to Ireland. But anyway.
Yeah, that's it for now. Let us know in the comment section if you actually bought the Nintendo Switch, like we did, and if you like it. What do you think about it? What kind of games you would recommend us to get once they're out? Because maybe you know more about this than we do. Because right now I don't have too much stuff on my on my knowledge now, so that of released games.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, we have. Subscribe, bell, and then also give us a like. That would also be cool. And if you want to be real special and want to do as a treat, please also leave us a comment. And even if you just say hi
and share
how are you guys doing?
And share it.
And yeah, if you know people who would want to know more about it, share this video. And it's all a lot. So that's how YouTube works. We need people to do this for us so we can reach more people.
Yeah, and if you are also a gamer, let us know here, because I know there's a lot of gamers.
Check out also our blog, which is twobearslife.com, where right now we mostly tackle escape room reviews. That you can find on our blog. And yeah, that's it. Up here you will find our icon from our channel. You can click on it to subscribe. And I think, is this the right side? On one of those sides you will find also you will also find another video you can check out from our channel, because there are now a couple of them. Please be nice in the comment section. The internet is nasty enough. We don't need that here. Have a nice day. Bye.
Ciao.